Yeah, welcome. Welcome to a divine message. Merry Christmas if you're watching this when it's coming out. But I have a feeling, Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, I have a feeling that this particular message is very timeless. This is a very timeless message here. Okay. Let's see what we got. Two of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. The end of indecision. The end of indecision. You feel that? Y'all feel that tonight? Are y'all feeling that right now? The end to indecision. If that resonates with you, then you know. And that's awesome. Yeah. Let's see what that brings. What does that bring? We'll see. The Tower. It's going to bring towers. It's going to bring on a lot of towers for people. A lot of towers for people. And I feel like maybe you knew this. You knew that once you were done being indecisive, lots of towers would crumble. You knew that. And it wasn't that you didn't want to be indecisive. It wasn't that you were giving them you were giving these people grace. It was that was your mission. You were in an era of indecision by God's design. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Five of Wands. And the Eight of Wands. So, masks are falling off. When you are your true self, it's like people are like, oh. People question everything. So that's why you don't go around people. That's why you're a hermit, because you don't want to just do that to anybody. You don't want to just go around and make people question their reality. So you were being given an avenue, an open road, an open river, where you can channel this energy of being a walking tower moment, into something that benefits you and whoever chooses to go to your river. So, the people who don't understand, the people who have no clue what your energy is, they're to be far away from your river. They're never going to go to your river. They're never going to check it out. And that's great. Because this river of yours is a river of celebration. You drink this water, you are blessed. You drink this water, you are infinitely blessed. This water in your river. So, if y'all don't believe it, if these people don't want to believe it, okay, go. Be without the river for however long you like. But those of them, as the stars here, and the Ten of Pentacles, those of them who choose to be in the river, will be blessed. Because this river is your river. This is your river. This is your river. God gave you this river. No human gave you this river. God gave you this river. So if humans want to say you don't deserve this river, that's not for them to decide. You wanted a river? God gave you the river. So you are the ruler of this river. You are the owner of this river. God gave you a river to own. And that's what makes it so beautiful. That's why you have this river. Because it's you. God gave you this grift. Grift. What does that mean? Is that like a combination of thrift and gift? You're gifting thrift finds. Grift. Grift. Engage in petty or small scale swindling. Okay. So, because the Five of Wands is here. That's what this speaks of. Petty arguments. Now, the only thing that could possibly be a negative force in your life is pettiness. Petty arguments. You're not arguing with God. You're not arguing with anything that matters. If you're arguing with pettiness. And that goes with your thoughts. If there's anything in your mind that you don't like, it's pettiness. And there's no attention needed there. So you're swiftly exterminating the pettiness in your mind. And that is what's unlocking your river. That's how this river is flowing, because this river is now just, your river has now reached a level of ferociousness. It's at a current state where it just goes right over the pettiness. It goes right over the pettiness with ease, like it's not even there. And some people really love your river. Some people are able to ride their horse. Some people are able to ride their horse on your river. Ride your horse on your river, similar to how Jesus walked on water. People are able to ride their horse on top of your river. It gives them an extra boost. It gives them an extra thrill. People are like, I don't know what's up with this river, but for some reason I could ride my horse on it. You are gifting, and you are getting. Right, well, what you gift it makes no sense. What you gift defies reality. It defies logic. It's a mystical gift. And there's somebody here. There's a star energy. This could be your lover who is very impressed. Very impressed with you. They could be this person who is riding their horse on your river. It's giving them fuel. It's giving them joy. It's giving them childlike wonder. It's giving them something to dream about. And they're with you. This person's with you. This person has already came to you. This person has already came to you. Spiritually. This person came to you and said, let's do this. Let's collaborate. Let's combine star power. The feminine is in a very jolly energy. Like her. Like she's in her prime. Regardless of how old she is, she feels like she's in her prime when she's with you. And the masculine feels like, I could rest. I could be the hermit. That's all I wanted. I could be the wise old man. I could be the teacher. I could be the coach. I no longer have to seek. I no longer have to wish. I could be who I am. So, that is the energy update for today. For right now. Is there anything else? Yes, there is. The Empress. And the Queen of Swords. Beautiful. Okay. Spirit is saying to listen. Spirit is saying to be the Empress, to be the quiet one, the one who listens, the one who's always learning, and is using their mind, their human mind, for them. Using all the tricks in the book to grow and expand and grow in beauty. It's like, you know what you're doing now. You're no longer getting things. You're no longer absorbing things that you don't want to absorb. You are absorbing things that help you, that nurture you, that bring you closer to peace. And that goes with everything. It goes with how you absorb the information. Because you could be receiving something that on the surface it's painful. On the surface it doesn't feel like it's for you. But you can adjust how you receive it. Adjust how you see it. How you see the information. Who is it coming from? What does that teach me based on that? It's this Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords is a brilliant manipulator. A brilliant mind. And you could read that in other people. And instead of taking offense to it, learn from it. Learn what is being transmuted here. Because it's not necessarily that is God's voice. It's not that the creator of all things is saying what that person is saying. It's an ego pointing out a perspective. Now, what does that teach you based on that? What does that tell you? In most cases, it tells you, let me get away from this. I don't need this. I don't need this gossip. I'll take what God is teaching me. But I shouldn't need to work. I shouldn't need to work my mind in order to have a free-flowing river. So if I need to use my Queen of Swords energy in order to defend your sword energy, then that means that energy is not for me, because I am the Empress. Sure, I can embody the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, but I am the Empress. I only accumulate in beauty. So I'm no longer fighting these wars. I'm no longer playing petty games. No. I'm standing from above, watching the river. I'm standing from above because the river could do its thing. I'm not here manually attacking anything or defending anything. No, that's not my state anymore. I'm here, watching the river, watching my river. And it's not that God is basically saying you don't need to fight anymore. You don't need the resistance. The river is flowing. The river is flowing. The war is over. So you can fight. You can use your mind in a way of war. But you don't need to. At all. So, above all is love. So, yeah, I love you. Merry Christmas.